Hello, hello. Let me unmute us. Well, what is going on with you? Are you frozen? Can anybody hear me? Uh-oh. Let me get Lee back on here. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, everybody.
Jacque is in the house. Lee's in the house. Well, actually, Lee's
I
not in
am.
his house. Lee's
I
in
am
a
not.
special location.
Yes, I am. In fact, I'm down here at SQUATCH Fest, if you can hear me, in Kelso, Washington.
That's right. Hi, guys.
Hello, everybody.
Let's
Who's
say
on
hi
tonight?
to everybody. Hi to all of our lovely regulars and all the newbies. Anybody out there watching, welcome to Element 115. I am Jacque. That is Lee.
And I am Lee.
And we are on Spaced Out Radio. And we
Yes.
welcome everyone. And I am actually at my house tonight. Lee is at SQUATCH Fest. And I'm going to let him take us on a really fun tour tonight.
I'll have to tell you what,
Right.
it is. I don't even know which way it is anymore. That's because I'm in another location. However, tonight, it's like the last hour of SQUATCH Fest this Friday. Tomorrow it's all day. There's not a lot of people here right now.
Wow.
Yeah, it's kind of dead. So before everybody leaves, maybe we should go say hi to Cliff.
All right, go say hi to Cliff. All right, who? Cliff Barackman?
You got it.
Awesome, awesome. Let me turn my phone off here.
So we're going to go over to his table over here. He's one of the speakers at
Let me
SQUATCH Fest.
fancy myself up real fast so I look good.
Yeah.
Cliff.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's Cliff. And he's currently talking with somebody right now. But yeah. That's awesome, isn't it?
Yes.
And we're going to hear to Ken Gerhart. Ken Gerhart here. We'll give you a minute to finish chatting before we bump in. Anyway, he was here last year at the Kelso SQUATCH Fest, and this guy has got one of the coolest hats in the business. I'll tell you what.
Oh, I love that. Very
We've
nice.
been through a lot together. Me and this hat, we've been around.
Yeah, no kidding. And I was remarking last year that you look a lot like the other guy with the same sort of hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And do you know why that is?
I do not know why that is.
It's called convergent evolution. It's
Okay.
when two individuals of different specimens or species or whatever converge on a similar physical design based on the stimuli and influences in their environment.
Oh.
So in terms of me and Lyle,
Yeah.
because we talked about this, we were both born in October, grew up on monster movies, really got into the band Kiss in the late 70s.
Yeah.
So we have similar tastes in music and movies and all kinds of stuff. And so we just developed a similar appearance.
There you go.
That's convergent evolution.
Kind of like me and Les Stroud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it now.
A lot of people, are you Les Stroud? No, I'm Lee Strauss. So
I see it.
yeah.
Same name.
What's that, Jackie?
Same face, same life, same name.
Just about. Anyway, we'll talk to you tomorrow. Can't wait to see what you got going on. All right, so we're gonna head.
Make sure we know all the names of everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go over and we'll go ahead and check out some of the stuff that they got over in the vendor area before everybody takes off, because some of this stuff is flipping amazing.
Yeah. So you guys all know that the ones that like watch us on a regular, you guys all know we had Tobe on recently, and he creates those wooden Bigfoot, like, what do you call them, masks or
The Bigfoot watchers. Yeah, we'll go over there, but I don't know that he's actually here anymore. So this gentleman here it creates Bigfoot metal art. And I'll tell you what, some of this stuff that he's got here, I have been like in love with. So check some of this stuff out.
Oh, very cool.
Right?
Love it. So where can we find that? If we want to get that, where can we find that?
Okay, so right here.
Bigfoot Metalworks.
Bigfoot Metalworks.
And that's how you find them on what?
Well, I would imagine you just type it into Facebook, or Facebook, Instagram, Facebook.
Perfect.
So, yeah, I bought some of his
Love
stuff
it.
already today.
Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see here. Who else can we?
Doing over there all day. Tell us who you've been seeing. And
I've been
talking
doing a
to
lot
and-
of sitting today.
Wah wah.
And then there's some more really cool stuff I'm going to show you guys here. If you can see this, you see all these Sasquatches here?
Very cool.
Yeah.
So did somebody carve that?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's amazing. So for everybody who just jumped on, if you guys didn't hear, Lee is in Kelso, Washington at SQUATCH Fest, and he's walking around showing us some of the amazing art and some of the people that are there.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Not here. Love you.
so where can people find this? Is he on Facebook or
Instagram.
he's on Instagram?
Boa Van Gogh.
Boa Van Gogh?
Yes.
Boa Van Gogh on Instagram, guys.
Awesome. Love that. We love your stuff.
Thank you.
All right. And you know, it's really odd having this. I don't even know if I can make the screen bigger for myself, but it's hard to navigate this thing without
No.
without the gimbal that decided to
I
update.
actually used to do exactly what you're doing now for years and years and years. I would be at these events and walk around and try to talk. A lot of times I would do it in the middle of the day when it was like thousands of people. And it is so crazy, busy and loud, and it's hard to talk. I feel like I'm yelling. So it's actually kind of nice. We can hear you perfectly.
Well, that is good. Actually, Toby's booth is right now closed.
Oh, well, maybe you can go back tomorrow and you can chat with them and record some stuff. But
Well, I did.
You guys
I did.
have seen some of Toby's stuff, like right there. That's some of Toby's stuff right there.
Yeah, that's some of his stuff, but most of it, of course, is under the blanket.
Right?
Yeah, Wood Watchers. And you can
Yeah.
find that on Facebook, Wood Watchers on Facebook. Same masks that I got in my studio, but he's got right here.
I wish I was talented like that and I could make something really cool like that. I don't know.
Oh,
how
I
people's
know.
minds work when it comes to stuff like carving things and all.
Right.
That line. I didn't get that special gift.
Yeah. And then we've got some really cool t-shirts. Oh,
There is a Sasquatch calling contest starting in 5 minutes across the way over there in the
I'm listening.
Project building, aka the florist.
They're doing the Bigfoot contest.
You
Yeah.
have to go to that. We have to hear that.
You want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna go over there. Okay, just give me a couple of minutes.
All right.
All right. So
Excited.
No more jokes.
so we got the Mount St. Helens gift shop.
Thank you. Good night.
Hi.
Hello.
And she's got a lot of cool Sasquatch memorabilia.
Oh, that's my favorite.
And where is your store located?
I am Mount St. Helens Gifts, just off I-5 exit 49, just a block and a half from the freeway.
A block and a half from the freeway. Nice. Okay, so
Very
she's got
cool.
some really cool stuff here.
Love it.
Definite. Look at the socks.
Love
Okay,
socks.
I'm gonna definitely have to check out her store for sure. Okay, you guys, you want to go over to the Sasquatch calling contest?
Yes. All right, you guys are watching and you want them to go do listen to the Sasquatch calls. Say yes in the comments. If not, you can just listen to me and me ramble.
Yep, rambling. That's what we're doing.
Rambling fools.
But there was some crazy news I heard this morning.
Okay. Sure.
And I did not know this was happening. And once I heard it today, I was in shock.
What was it?
Okay, so apparently, Mr. Trump decided that he wanted all this stuff released about the assassinations
Oh, I heard about
on
this.
JFK, yeah, and Martin Luther King. So we're going to get to hear at least something here, but I'm hearing also that it's going to probably take quite a few days to get that stuff released, like 32 days or something like that. So who knows by that time what's going to be redacted, right?
I heard some people asking if they were also going to do 9/11.
I don't know. I do not know. Okay.
We don't
so
normally talk about stuff like that on here, but anyway.
we don't get into politics, right? We don't do politics. And guess what? We're in the room with for the Sasquatch calling contest, and right now it is currently empty.
Empty. Well, I bet you everyone's going to come running. And if nobody does, you have to do it.
Now, you know what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to actually have to hear it first before I do it.
There you go. That's all you got to do.
Well,
we did this in the woods. Come on, you and I did this in the woods. Now, Adams, don't act like you didn't. You got it down. You got it down.
Oh yeah. But
all you got to do is go.
This room has great, fantastic acoustics. It's got great acoustics. Well, what do we have up here, anyways? Since we're in here, let's go check out some things.
Okay. Since the room's empty, let's move on.
Well, as you can see, we have the Olyimpic Project. It's got their thing in here. We've got Bigfoot Society podcasts, Bigfoot print, I don't know, Sasquatch Fest, some other stuff. But what is going on?
Oh, shoot. Hang on a second. I just realized I'm
Oh, you're not muted.
No, I was just trying to make sure I could see all the comments. Okay. Hope
well, let's move
having
on.
A good beginning of their weekend.
And guess who was supposed to host the calling contest? Craig.
Cliff.
Craig.
Craig.
Yeah. Yep. Craig Yanni was supposed to do it.
He's a no.
And he's not there. Well, either is anybody else. So there you go.
Are we in the right room?
Yeah.
Is Bobo there?
No, I haven't seen James. I haven't seen James. So
okay.
You can't miss James. Well, I got to go through the other way. But yeah, you can't miss that guy. He's huge.
Yeah. Oh, I know. One of our very own family members from Spaced Out Radio will also be at SQUATCH FEST tomorrow. And that
tomorrow. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. I wish
they
I
have
could have gone. I am super jelly.
I know.
You know.
I
Don't live
know.
around the corner.
Hey, it took me only an hour and a half to get here.
Outside. Are you outside?
I am. I'm going all the way around the building to get back in.
Oh, you have to go outside to get back in? That's weird.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Well, since I'm
And
just wandering about, tell us like who did you talk to today? Like, what did you get to see? Or
oh
anything
my
new
gosh.
happening?
Well, some of these vendors have got amazing artwork. Let's duck back in there and see if we can't find her real quick, because this stuff that she has made. Hey, wait a minute. Who's this?
Hi, Craig.
Hey, Jackie. Good to see
How's it
you.
going? Good to see
Oh,
you.
it's good. Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Oh, I
So,
wish I could be there.
yeah, maybe next year. Hopefully you can come.
Yeah. Oh, for
That would be
sure.
great.
Yeah.
So,
I'd love to.
so if people don't know who you are, Craig, what organization have you built and come up with?
Okay, well, yeah, I was one of the people who helped start Sasquatch Fest here in Kelso and Longview a long time ago. Very first person, one of the people here with Amy Halleck and Bill Markham. They were the grounding starters of the whole event, and they asked me to help out. I volunteered for many years and started out with them, and it grew into this great big event, and it's a lot of fun. There's a lot of volunteers. There's a lot of people involved. They have food trucks. They have vendors. They have great speakers. It's a really big, fun event. It's a really great community here in Kelso and Longview, and it's a lot of fun, obviously.
And what got you into the Bigfoot field?
Oh, because of a sighting a long time ago with my grandfather and my dad. And they had told me all about it. And I met Bob Gimlin a long time ago and became really good friends with him and Hugh, his son. And he was the founding forefather of the Bluff Creek 1967 film footage that was captured. And that footage is still to this day one of the most compelling film footages of a Sasquatch ever, of a female Sasquatch.
Sure is.
So there you go.
Love that. Well, I'm
Um,
excited for you guys. Are you gonna go do the Bigfoot Hells now?
We're wrapping up and we're gonna go get some Mexican food, and I'm gonna meet Cliff Barackman from Finding Bigfoot over at a restaurant and have something to eat and
Ooh,
have a
yummy.
drink and go crash.
Take that guy with you.
I'll probably
That's
have to
good.
follow behind. Or something
We
like
got to
that.
bring Lee along. Well, hey, you guys get
Yeah.
back to podcasting. Thank you for having me on Element 115
Thanks,
Spaced Out Radio.
Woo-woo.
There you go. So there you go. He's
There
all
you go.
excited.
There's Craig.
He's got the fever.
Yeah,
The fever of the Squatch.
there you go.
And look
It
at here,
sounds
this
like
guy.
things are winding down around there.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of Sasquatch here, all sitting in chairs.
You're on live. Element 115.
Yeah. he's busy with his podcast or whatever he's got going on. But
There you go.
this is some of the artwork I was telling you about that is
Okay, let's
just
see.
amazing. I don't know if you can see.
Is that an owl?
No,
What is that?
it's like a necklace, right? But it's also like got the all-seeing eye,
Oh,
and it's also made from like watch parts, old watch parts. Here, let me show you another one.
trippy.
Yeah, it's really
I have
crazy.
a clock like that. Oh, it's like a little alien.
Yeah.
I like it. Oh, that's cool. It seems a bit big. I mean, maybe it's smaller than it looks on here. But what size like compared to your hand?
I don't know.
God, they look enormous.
Yeah, but they're really pretty awesome.
They're really unique.
Yeah, totally
Very
unique.
cool. And affordable. Oh, look at that. It's like a bat cat.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Oh, look at that Bigfoot getting sucked up in the UFO.
Yeah, exactly. I think this is supposed to be a chupacabra.
Oh, that's creepy. That is not what I thought a chupacabra was.
Well, it's one of the things they say.
Okay, that looks
Looks
more
like
like
a,
a weirdo skinwalker. What is that, a dragon?
yeah, it looks like a dragon.
Ah,
And then over
very
here,
unique. Interesting. Huh.
this is wild.
Is that a bird?
Yeah, it's a peacock.
Oh, wow. Very unique stuff. Yep. Stargazer said, yep, that's a chupa. That's funny.
Yeah, but I'm telling
There's
you,
a lot of really cool stuff around there.
they do. Those. Yeah.
Put your phone down and kind of like pan it around so we can see the whole place, because all we see is like the ceiling. Yeah, let it see.
Okay.
Oh, see? Looks, it's way bigger. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff.
Some beadwork
Kinda
over
get a
here.
belly, yeah,
Awesome beadwork.
very cool. Nice. Well, it looks like you're having a good time there. I know things seem to be like kind of winding down now, but I bet it was busy today.
It was busier. It was busier earlier, but I think we're going to see quite a few people tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Friday's kind of bad because everybody has to drive from, far away to get
Yeah,
here and
yeah.
whatnot. So
This is in Kelsey, right? Kelso?
Kelso,
Kelso,
Washington.
Washington. And this is the SQUATCH Fest.
Yes.
So if anybody lives near there, can they still get tickets to get in?
Yes, you can tomorrow. You can just show up and, get tickets and come. So
Very
you can
nice.
get tickets right at the door.
Now, how much are tickets? Do you know?
32,
Okay.
36, something like that. And I showed you his stuff earlier. And there's some books here for sale about hauntings and that sort of thing.
Very cool.
Right up your alley, Jackie.
I know, right?
We've got soaps
Hi.
and some
You guys
really
are live
cool,
on
it looks like 3D printed
1113
stuff.
on Spaced Out Radio.
Yes, that's correct. I'm Lee Strauss of Spaced Out Radio.
And I'm Jax.
And she's Jax.
I'm nobody.
Hey, some more books for sale.
Alien invasion, baby.
Alien invasion stuff.
Apocalyptic.
Oh, love it.
Post-apocalyptic alien invasion stuff. Awesome.
Bestsellers on Amazon. Very proud of them.
Bestsellers on Amazon.
Are you the writer?
Are you the writer?
Yeah. Why don't I lead with that? I always forget to lead with that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the writer. Yes. Nice to meet you.
Are any of them slated to be turned into
This
movies?
has actually been adapted for the screen. It's being pitched to streaming networks right now.
Oh, it is.
This is volume 1 reality. That's the first one I wrote.
Uh-huh.
And then it goes through the trilogy,
Nice.
2 prequels, and a sequel.
Wow.
What?
No, good.
Can I get the
Say
name?
again? The name?
Aaron Ryan.
Aaron Ryan.
Dissonance.
Aaron
Dissonance.
Ryan.
Not dissidence, but dissonance. Like lack of harmony.
Awesome. So where can people find your books? On Amazon?
Yeah, Amazon or authoraaronryan.com. It's not awful aaronryan.com. I should clarify. Authoraaronryan.com. And all the links are there for Audible, Kindle, paperback, and hardcover.
Perfect. Love it. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. We're going to keep going here. We went by here already.
Love
We're
all
going
this
down the
stuff.
next.
Very
the-
awesome. Very creative. I love the fact that the authors are there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
There's quite a few people here with Bigfoot footprints too for sale. I know that Tobe Johnson
cool.
has some. Oh, I didn't even see this. This is a Close Encounter shirt with a Bigfoot.
Ooh. a feeling you're gonna buy that.
I may. I've already bought a lot of stuff today.
You have?
Yeah, I've spent some money here.
And he hasn't even told me any of this. I have no idea
No.
what he's
Ooh,
bought.
look at these hats.
Oh, how cute!
Yeah.
Love all that. Super cute stuff.
I just love everybody, you know, that's still doing this,
Yeah.
you know, making stuff by hand and everything. It's just awesome. It's so creative too, you know.
Very awesome, unique things. I love it. Hi, guys.
Wow, look at this.
Jackson Lee here from Element 115 on Spaced Out Radio.
You're being broadcasted. So look at these clocks too.
Wow.
Hand
They're
painted,
awesome.
of course.
Love that.
Feel free to lift everything up.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys, if anyone is near Kelso, Washington, they're doing SQUATCH FEST, and it goes through Sunday, right?
No, just through Saturday. Saturday
Oh,
night it
Saturday.
ends.
Okay, so if you're there and you want to go tomorrow, what are the hours?
Yeah.
Do you know?
There, I think we start at. That's pretty cool. Look at that
That's
one.
awesome. I love that.
Yeah. I think you guys are opening up at 9 tomorrow. Is that right? Yes. 9 to 8 tomorrow.
Bigfoot charcuterie boards.
There you go.
Yep.
Love it. Those are really amazing.
Yeah. It's awesome stuff.
Amazing job, you guys.
Thank you.
So we're looking at some Bigfoot shirts here. Some Bigfoot hats,
Yeah.
stickers. And over here we've got
And they sell all kinds of stuff, things that they
Hi.
can sell online, and then things that they sell individually there, things that they make. That's really cool.
It is cool. It is cool. And you know, they probably work all year long to get stuff right and ready for these events.
Yes.
Yeah. I used to do these events for years and years and years, so I know exactly what you all go through. A lot of work.
I love the earrings. Where can people find your earrings online?
I don't typically sell online.
Oh, you don't?
No,
Okay.
no,
So
I
just events
pop up
only.
vendor, yeah. If somebody sees something on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok and they want to buy, they can just PM me and I will sell it to them. But
Uh-huh.
you know,
Nice.
they're a pain in the butt.
Yeah, yeah. And Honey Heart Creations.
Honey Heart Creation.
There you go.
Honey Heart Creations. That's cool. Thank you. Well, good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
And then we've got some floral type stuff, some wreaths. This is the first time. Were you guys here last year? I didn't think so. They got a Sasquatch one up there. That's really unique.
Very cool.
Oh, and that one.
Oh
Cool,
my
cool.
gosh. Love
And then
it.
clothes. Of course, they've got crystals, right?
Oh yeah. Well, you know, I work in a shop that is family owned. My sister owns that. I go live sometimes from the shop.
Yeah.
But I've been there since Wednesday. I was there again tonight, and I'll probably be there all weekend. But we're
No
building
way.
it's called Gunslinger Jacks, and it's one of those I'm like drawing a blank. Well, basically like a shooting range that you would have at like Disneyland or Knott's Berry Farm or something like that, where it's like you shoot the stuff and then the stuff moves or pops down or pops up or so it's
Yeah.
really cool.
But look at this hat. I have not seen anything like this ever. This is
There
a
you go.
first.
Put that on. Go for a hike.
That's
That's very
and there's
cool.
a white one too.
They're all hand.
It's all hand burned.
One of a kind. I do.
Wow.
That's
That's it.
amazing.
That is amazing. I want that hat.
You want it?
Yeah.
So see you adjust it. So you
Oh,
I
wow.
love it because I got a little baby head.
She's got a little
Got a
baby
little
head, is
baby
what you're
head.
saying.
Yeah. It's a cute one
I
with
love
this.
that. I love it.
Well, here, there's the Sasquatch and there's flowers.
Yeah, the
Oh, I'm
flowers.
definitely Sasquatch.
Yeah, this I know she's a Sasquatch girl, so that's cool. That's awesome.
Love that.
Free headband.
And you get one
Where
free
can people
headband when
find
you get the
those?
hat. Oh, oh, it
Ask them
comes
if they sell
included.
them online.
Do you sell them online?
I do, but these are one of a kind, so I'd never ship a hat because it's like expensive to ship a hat. The packaging, everything's astronomical.
So,
I
yeah,
can do it, but it's like $35.
yeah, it's extra.
How much is
Gotcha.
the hat?
Just right
How much
now,
are the hats?
98.
$98.
You get, today you get a headband of any choice for this market. So
Very nice. I love it.
there's only one of the Sasquatch. So if you truly want it and you're just not saying that, you want him to get it before tomorrow.
Venmo me,
Hint,
Jackie.
hint.
Venmo me.
Hint, hint.
Yeah, if you want it, I get it, but it'll probably
you.
be gone tomorrow.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Very cool though. That was very unique. I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah, it is cool. It is cool.
Well, pan it back on you and talk to us. All right.
Say
Well,
again?
let us know, like, what's your plan? What are you planning on doing tomorrow?
Okay, well, you know what? I've eaten once today. One time. So I'm probably gonna go back to the hotel, but in the morning, I don't know if I'm actually gonna sit through any of the speakers that are talking. I think I just kind of want to rub elbows with people, talk to people and get some plans started, because I was talking to Toby today and I was talking to Craig. It sounds like Craig and I might get together and do something on next month. He's got two e-bikes, right? And so he wants to take he wants to take these e-bikes out on some logging roads, some old closed down logging roads up in the North Cascades.
That's
And and drive about 60 miles to get to the end of the road where the gate is. And then you drive through the gate and, or not drive through the gate, but you get on your e-bike and ride through and go another 10 or 12 miles up into the wilderness. Right. And so the thing is for what we do is I would bring my 360 camera. That way everything is recorded all the way around.
That's cool.
So I can then go back through the footage and see if we caught anything later on the 360 camera. But those bikes
That's
are
amazing.
not.
I love that.
Yeah, the bikes are not exactly silent.
No, they're not, but it's okay because you got to remember too, you're going to have curiosity that you'll catch attention with that as well, and you're not going to find a whole lot of those up where you're going. So you never know, you might actually have something really amazing happen just out of that alone.
Yes, exactly. And the fact that, a lot of people have their cameras always in front of them, but with a 360 camera, you get, everything everywhere. And I've seen now, Jackie, too, that they make some trail cameras that sit on a pole that are a 360 trail camera. It's a new thing that's come out this year, or actually it started coming out in 2024. But there you go. That's a really cool thing that they've made, which I'd like to get a hold of one or two of those.
Yeah.
For sure.
Those sound like they'd be amazing to have, especially like in an environment like when we were at Mount Adams, because we were trying to get like every angle around us. And those Bigfoot, it's almost like they know.
Yeah,
like, I'm
exactly.
not walking in front of that. Like, well, I don't know if the people who normally watch us remember this, but one of our cameras, it sounds like one of them was opened and clicked off.
Yes,
So
exactly.
It's like I'm gonna go in front of this camera, so I'm gonna shut it off.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember we heard the click on the audio, track.
Yeah.
And of course, that
Yeah.
was the camera that was turned off for some reason, which
Yeah.
was odd.
Which
So,
would have been the one looking right at us in where our tent was, where it was like directly straight ahead, where the Bigfoot that came up close to the tent would have been right there in,
yeah,
full
yeah,
view of that camera.
exactly. Not only that, it might have caught the log that was thrown in too.
I think it would have. I think it probably would have caught, like, I would say 90% of what we experienced, like around the tent, the log, the whole thing.
Mhm.
And it seemed like, if I remember back, it's hard, like it's been months since we've listened to it, but it almost seems to me like in my mind, I remember hearing it click off right before all the major activity started.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, you know what time does to our minds.
Oh, yeah.
Even the next day, we
This
can't
is,
know. I
you know
thought
what?
this
It's so
happened.
funny. Yeah. I was literally just at dinner last night, and my sister brought this up, and I was talking to this group of people that I'm working with. We've got these professionals that are working with us at the shop building this shooting range. And when I say shooting range, I mean like the kind that are like the playful kind where you shoot and you hit a target and something happens or opens or moves or whatever. It's like Disneyland. And this whole conversation about how the whole Bigfoot thing and the tent and the whole conversation came up. And yeah, we were talking about how things like that happen where right before something will occur, they'll just shut off, cameras, and people hear it all the time. They'll just like shut them off, and then activity will happen right there where it's supposed to happen. It's like they absolutely know.
Uh-huh. It's like they know. And they were rummaging through our stuff. I mean, there was a gamut of,
Mhm.
of stuff that went on. And I haven't shared that story with anybody here because that story isn't something that you can share in 5 minutes
No.
with anyone. And people,
Yeah.
if they give you 5 minutes to talk to them, that's a lot of time for
It
one of
it
these
really is. It's
for one
really
of these
more of like, give me a whole hour of your time.
Yeah, give me a whole hour, an hour and a half,
Yeah,
you know, or,
yeah.
if you're gonna be giving them the evidence as well,
Mhm,
there's a lot of time involved with there. And these people just don't
mhm,
have it, at these events. They come in here, they set up and it's a train of people that want to come by and talk to you. And
mhm.
sometimes, at these events too, somebody will try to sideline you, as you well know, right? They want to
Yeah,
sideline you and get your attention and take up a bunch of your time, and it's really not convenient for the speakers. But
yeah.
it's exciting for us to come into a place like this and see people that we've only seen on TV, and I'll tell you what, they're the most normal people.
Oh,
They are
yeah,
so.
always. I have been saying this for years and years and years, and first of all, I don't wanna offend anybody by saying this. Don't take it wrong if anybody's out there who's a ghost hunter, but over the years, and I've been doing this my whole life, you guys, I have been in both communities, very deeply involved. And when you have one type of community and then you've got a different type of community, now we all kind of blend in a way, but
Mhm.
the Bigfoot community is very unique from the ghost hunting, ghost investigators and ghost hunters and all that type of community.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
find that the ghost hunters are very competitive, and they don't like to support each other as much. Um, it's just not as inviting type of community. And when it comes to like the Bigfoot community, it's just so down to earth and welcoming. And I think
Yeah.
that has a lot to do with the fact that we are kind of at one with nature type of people, you know?
Yeah, there is still a lot of rivalries. Even, I mean, especially you say it's mostly in the ghost hunting world, but I see it in the Bigfoot world too. I really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like the Bigfoot community is a lot more like chill and down to earth and like, you know what I mean, more like grounded, and at least that's been my experience. Like I've never really been around people in the community of the, the Bigfoot community where it's like we think that we're better than you because we have a show, or we're not going to say hi to you, or you know what I mean, that type of thing. Now, years ago, like when I was constantly at like the ghost hunting stuff, it seemed to be more cliquish and everybody wanted their 15 minutes of fame kind of thing. And so it was a little
Mhm.
more difficult. I've never had that problem because I've always kind of stayed a little more independent. Um,
Yeah.
I did work with the team for a few years that I had a lot of fun with. And but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure there's a lot of amazing people in the ghost hunting community as well as, Bigfoot community. For me, I'm just saying my own experience has been that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my experience, has I don't know a lot about the ghost hunting community, other
Mhm.
than what I see on TV and what I might have heard offhand. I just really haven't been in that world much at all.
Yeah.
Even in the whole UFO alien community. I mean, there's so many different people get offended easily, I think, if you don't believe
Yeah.
like the way they believe. I think that's
Never
common
understood that part.
yeah, and I think that's common in the Bigfoot world too. It's just, it's almost like, well, you can't really say that something doesn't exist unless you were there seeing it as
You and I
well.
talk
You know what I
about this
mean?
all the time, Lee.
We
You and
do.
I are constantly saying like it's all about individual experience.
It
You know,
is.
and
It
and
is.
we even say that to all you guys and all of our normal, regular people who watch and enjoy our show. You guys hear us say this all the time. It's truly about individual experiences. We're
Right.
not
Yeah.
trying to convince anybody to believe in Bigfoot, even though Lee and I know without a doubt.
Hmm.
Um, we're not here saying, Bigfoot's real and y'all have to agree with us. You know,
No, definitely
not at all.
not. You need to go out. You need to go out and do your own. Or if you're even interested, who knows if you're not interested in
Yeah.
that sort of thing at all, you might not, have the desire to go do that kind of thing. But it's fun to go out in the woods and go camping and that sort of thing. And so,
Yeah.
one of the things I heard today, and actually I heard it a couple times, is people say, well, they were chased out, or they were escorted out of the woods, or they were, scared away to move on or to get through and get out of there. I've heard
Yeah.
this time and time again when I've listened to people talk and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I was thinking about what happened to you and I was saying, you know what? We weren't chased out. We were called in.
Yeah.
I truly believe we were called into that location and
Yeah.
not chased out.
Yeah, exactly. And just to set my record straight, if anybody's wondering, I 1,000,000% believe that Bigfoot, aliens, supernatural, ghosts, I don't care what it is, humans, okay? We're all connected.
Mm-hmm.
Some people sometimes forget that humans, we are also part of that world. We're connected. And I don't know why some people like kind of separate us. Like we're this whole different like clan that kind of lives on our own planet.
Mm-hmm.
We're not. We're
No.
connected. We are all connected. We all share the same space. If it's earthly or dimension or a different dimension or planet Earth, I mean, whatever. It's just we all live in the same space. And if
Mm-hmm.
something is right there in front of you and you see it, or have an experience of some kind, you can convince yourself of anything. It's real, it's not real, whatever. But at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it was still an experience, no matter what you take from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly, exactly. And people perceive things different than some people. Like I might think that this color blue is blue and you might see it as purple. So there's subtleties to everything too, you know. And not only that, you might be driving down the freeway, and I've heard this time and time again, people driving down the freeway and they'll see something in the sky and they're recording it, but the people around them do not see it in the sky, you know? So is that something that's taught, or is that something that is more like a gift? You know what I mean? Are you taught not to see certain things? Are some people getting gifts by seeing those things? You know, that line of thinking as well.
Yeah.
So,
I really believe that we all have the ability. I think that some people as adults more than children have a
mm,
tendency to want to it's like they get to an age where they feel like, okay, I no longer believe in that. It's like Santa Claus, okay? I'm too old for that now. You know what I mean? Okay.
yeah,
So I do believe that some people almost kind of put Bigfoot and aliens in that Santa Claus box. You know, it's like, I'm too old for that nonsense. I don't believe in that crap. You know what I mean? It's not really out there and stuff like that. But, you know, it's like you and I, who you have both sides of the experience. And I am not sure if I've had both sides of it or not, because yours was very unique.
hmm,
If I was to say, like, I had a very unique, UFO or any kind of experience, I would have to say it was the night in the tent with the light, with the time difference and, you know, time being gone. I still to this day can't understand that or make sense of that, but yet I still look at it as, you know what? Doesn't matter. It was still an experience. I may not
yeah,
fully understand it, but
right.
it was definitely something.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And that's, you know, that's because either you have true missing time, or you know you were gone, or whatever the case may be. But my experience at that same point that you had, that experience wasn't the same,
Exactly.
right? Exactly. And part of that is because, well, I wasn't awake, right?
Well, let me just say this. Let me say this. Okay. Let me just put this out there, because I'm going to tell you why that experience really means more to me than just the light. Okay? Because not only was it this insanely bright light out of nowhere that just came from above, all right? Anyone on here who doesn't know the story, I'm going to tell it very quickly. We were camping at the base of Mount Adams. This light came through the tent around midnight. Okay. He was sleeping. I'm laying there and I can't sleep. And this insanely bright light. It's like someone put one of those spotlight things like you see when they're selling cars and stuff, but it was like down in our tent. And I'm looking at it like, what in the world? Okay. It was pitch black just a second ago. And now it's like someone's like a helicopter looking for someone, but no noise, 0
Right.
noise, just light. And that's when I'm like trying to wake him up, like, hey, 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 what is that? What is that? Because I'm thinking, where did that come from? That can't be the moon. And all of a sudden, when he literally just before he wakes up, boom, light gone back to dark. And I'm like, whoa, okay, now what? How did that happen? I've never seen anything like that in my life. Now I've seen orbs off in the distance, but nothing like this. So what I'm going to tell you was I made him timestamp it, and I'm like, "What time is it?" Okay, so he goes right back to sleep. He's like, "I didn't see it, don't know what it was, but here's the time, 12:15, whatever it was."
Yep.
I laid there and I'm going to say it was maybe 5 minutes to me. Boom, there's the light again. And no, I cannot get him to wake up. Now, there is something weird going on because this has been going on with him the whole weekend.
Yeah.
And I ask him again, what time is it? Because it's only been like 5 minutes. I'm like wide awake waiting for this thing to come back. And I know for a fact I didn't go to sleep. And he goes, 5 a.m. And I go, 5 a.m. Like, how did that even? There's no way. Okay, so this is the part that validates what happened to me. Now, if he did not tell me this, I probably would have brushed it off as something, whatever, something weird happened, and I'm going to let that one go. I did not know this, but apparently he had stayed on that exact same mountain prior with two
Mhm.
other guys who said the identical thing to him, and I did not know this story.
Yeah.
They were two hikers up on the mountain in a tent, had the
Yep.
identical thing happen to them.
We were filming. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of that. I'm trying to remember the name of that group that made that movie. Anyway, so yeah, it happened to them. Of course, I was asleep. I had no idea, but they said that they saw this super bright light come through the tent. Same sort of thing happened. Of course, you can't wake me up once I'm out. I mean, I think I'm designed that way on purpose, probably. Yeah, but yeah, that it was this very similar experience. Bright light right through the tent, and the camera guy saw the whole thing happen. And
Yeah,
it seems to me like it was around the same time.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, like I said, I probably would have just brushed it off. Like, all right, I don't know, I can't explain that. Never think about it again.
hmm
Don't make anything of it. Maybe it was just a helicopter and I couldn't hear the helicopter. You know what I mean? Like my mind would try to make sense of it. And
right.
not everything weird to me is paranormal. Okay. I know a
Yeah,
lot of people say, like, oh, I'm sure everything weird to you is paranormal. No, in fact, it's not. I have a lot of weird things happen to me and around me. Don't always think everything's paranormal. But until he told me that story,
yeah,
it made me think, like, okay, now you're telling me that I just had the identical experience that someone else had on this exact mountain, and now it means more to me.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I get that. I really get that. That whole time we were there, it was one thing after another.
it really was.
And I've said many times that, that location is like the paranormal playground. It just is. It's the paranormal carnival. You could put so many different names to it because it's just, when you go there, you just have to expect it. That
Yeah.
something's gonna happen. Yeah.
I mean, listen, I don't know anyone on here who would be like willing to go through what we went through. Like sign up for that and be like, I'll do that. I lived through it. And I'm telling you right now, I don't think I'd sign up for that again. But I would probably go back if I had some different accommodations.
A camper or a trailer.
Yeah, something I felt a little safer in. Because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, I still feel like even though they're more curious than ever wanting to harm us, we have heard stories about people going out to very close to where we went and losing their life, and we don't know why. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Those hikers, exactly. So
Yeah.
we don't know why. Still to this day, and whether or not what type of how those people were found. You know, were they found intact or were they torn
Yeah.
apart? We have no idea. So
Okay, so Jay Mufon, is that how you say that?
I can't see it. I can't read it from
Oh,
here.
okay. It says, "Come and get me. I'll go with you."
Absolutely.
I would
Absolutely.
sign up in a heartbeat with
Okay.
you to go back, and I would bring a whole lot of shit, a ton of equipment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't snuggling with no Bigfoot no more. No, no.
Well,
Mm-mm.
there I gotta make sure that, you know, the mattress is all unkinked. From,
I am
from,
never crawling in that tensile tent. You can't pay me enough to get in that thing.
well,
Hell no.
I'll always sleep. So,
Jax is out.
yeah.
No way.
Anyway.
But I'll tell you
all
what,
right.
Jay, we might get a group together one day and go back. So reach out to me on Facebook.
Yeah.
All right.
We're getting kicked out of the building currently. So what I am going to do is tomorrow I am going to go ahead and do a bunch of lives on Element 115's Facebook page, talk to some people, get some more interviews, and have a good time.
I'm trying to put my Facebook.
You're confusing me right now by putting that up there. I don't know what I'm looking at.
All right, Jacque Harmon, JACQUEHARMON. Come find me on Facebook, and we will plan something.
Yeah.
Now we've got to get going here.
Yep.
Thank you for sharing your time with us there.
Oh, no worries. No worries.
And before he goes, he's in Kelso, Washington at SQUATCH FEST, and he will be there all day tomorrow. If anybody's nearby, go say hello.
Yeah, and hit the outro. Dave's
Yeah.
up next.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm trying to learn how to do this, so bye. Love you guys.
All right, I need to go find out where my hotel is because I have no idea.
All right, guys, don't forget Dave Scott is up next with Spaced Out Radio, and I will be on at 11 with you guys on there for the Cryptid Report. Signing off. Have a good night, you guys. Bye, Lee.
Bye. Oof.